Hey there peeps, Mewmew here and welcome back to Dragalia Lost. Today we are going to go through all of the Valentine's Day stories in Valentines Confections. So, let's get to it. I have not done a video about Valentine's Confection yet because I was waiting until all the stories were available. Today is the 20th, at least as of when I'm recording this, and now Prometheus and Hilde's story is available, and that means that all of the stories that would be available for this event are available for our consumption. Maybe next time I'll just do whatever's available as at that moment, instead of like waiting till the last day, well, second to last day to actually record this. But you know, let me know in the comments below. Of course, did you like this format, or if not, also let me know. Because if you don't tell me, how am I supposed to know? Okay, so the first one we have is Elisanne Cleo, and there's 3 sets of stories for this one, and we needed 50 for one, 150 for the other, and 300 for the other. I think I need a total like 3,000-ish roses to do this. I have well over that, and we're also going to go to my treasure trade after we're done. So, how do you find my plan? I find it splendid. Let's do it together. After all, it is Valentine. This plan is the fine way for us to both show Miss Mewmew how we feel. I suddenly have a strange sensation of being observed. Your Highness! Uh-oh. Were you listening to us? Did you hear what we said? Oh, you couldn't really hear us. Well, that's a relief. Not that it would have mattered, as we weren't talking about anything special. Don't worry yourself over it one bit. Hello, honey. Like Trina. Regardless, we are glad for your concern. But are you not otherwise occupied now? I'm sure you don't have the time to be dwelling with us. Heavens? Of course, we're not trying to leave you out of anything. Perish the thought. Yes, well, we shall speak again anon. Farewell, Miss Mewmew. Oh my gosh, she's so horrible. Phew. He almost found out that we want to surprise him with a Valentine's gift. Our plan was nearly over before it had even begun. We must be even more cautious from this moment forward. Agreed. We will do all that we must to prevent his discovering our plan. And on that note, I'd like us to start off with some shopping in town. We must pass through the dense forest full of fiends to get there. A small price to pay to do this, yes? No price is too great for His Highness. Oh my gosh, the cheesiness. I love it. Okay, oh, and we got Wormite for doing that. Oh my gosh, I need that Wormite. Need that Wormite. Okay, let's continue forward. Oh there. You appear rather lost in thought, Miss Mewmew. You think Elisanne Cleo are keeping something from you? Goodness me. Well, you are the man of the world. Yes. Mayhap you might try to understand the subtleties of a maiden's mind. For it's Valentine's, the season when love, delicate flowers blindly blossom, and methinks these ladies are hard at work cultivating said flower. To be clear, it is not necessarily you who weighs so heavily on their hearts. Indeed, the one they're so desperately in love with might very well be moi. I say, did you just waff at me? I will not stand for it, sir. I will not stand for... Heavens! What is that scent? You detect that aroma as well, yes? It smells as if someone is preparing a sweet treat in the kitchen. I suspect we'll find Elisanne Cleo there if we investigate. Hold fast, my sweet makers. I'm coming for you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Then I melt the chocolate like so? Exactly. And then we'll add the cream. Oh my god, Cleo. She's adorable. Now we mix together, shall we? I always add words when I'm reading. Hail, my sweets. Orion has arrived. What are you doing here? Ugh, Your Highness? Orion, did you really just refer to us as your sweets? Ah, how I love that spicy side of yours, Cleo. Sorry. Or what's wrong, Miss Mewmew? You're just standing there. The way we're dressed? Ah, you must mean our aprons. Your Highness, I find your staring to be somewhat embarrassing. Posh, you are a picture of loveliness. He has merely been charmed by you. Really? Wait, no, don't answer that. I imagine he's just surprised to see both of us working in a kitchen like this. It's a special occasion after all. And who, may I ask, will be the lucky recipient of these love-packed treats you are so diligently working on? That is a secret. But you will know before long. For now, you'll simply have to wait. Oh my gosh, look at Cleo, her face is so cute. Your wish, my beautiful apron-clad wonders, is my command. We'll go and exterminate fiends or like. In meantime, let us be off, Miss Mewmew. Wait, just a bit longer, Your Highness. We're going to make you such a delicious sweet treat. Oh, so cute. Okay, now we can go to see the last part in Elisanne Cleo. And we needed 300 roses to do this one. The cake should be complete, yes, Cleo? And what a splendid cake it is. Shall we get it wrapped? Why do you wrap cakes? Let us use the paper we bought when we went to town. And I'll put it in the box there. Oh, okay, put the cake in a box and then wrap the box. I think this color ribbon is delightful. And then we'll tie it like so. Ah, but it is the epitome of a perfect present. All that remains now is to hand it over. And that I leave to you, Elisanne. Oh, she's sneaky. What are you talking about? We promised to do this together. Apologies. It was a poor attempt at humor. Although, I am having a second thought or two about this, if I'm being honest. Now that it's time to deliver the gift, my heart lies heavy with embarrassment. Oh my god, the Cleo, she's so cute. Do not say such things, Cleo. This is something we do together. You're not worried at all, Elisanne? Question mark. You're not filled to bursting with an awful sense of helplessness? Oh, I certainly feel most awkward about it, and yet it is more important to me that His Highness understands how I feel. He is always doing what is best for us, and I dearly wish to repay him for that. Oh, I make my gratitude clear enough, but there is something beyond that which I found myself unable to express. But I feel as if this Valentine's event is giving me the strength to finally conquer that particular hurdle. You truly are a wonder. But wait, what do you mean when you say something, you feel something beyond gratitude? It can't be. Do you truly? No! It's not that, it's just... Apologies again. You're so cute, I found myself unable to resist. Cleo. She's just messing with her at this point. But I also agree, we truly cannot thank Miss Mewmew enough. And while we may not be able to fully express the depths of our respect, we must at least make the attempt. Hear, hear. So cute. I forgot to translate. Your Highness, I'm sorry to have called you here so suddenly. Are you surprised or did you expect this? Regardless, we have something we wish to give to you. Oh my gosh, this cake is precious! It looks covered in chocolate and some berries and the little chocolate wafer thingies. Cleo and I made it together. It is a chocolate cake. Although we poured a little more time and heart to this than your average midday treat. Nothing could ever fully express our feelings for you, but we hope this cake will be at least help you understand a little bit, seeing it how it is Valentine's and all. I'm so grateful for everything you do and have respected you above all others from the moment we first met. And I share in this affection. as do all who reside in this castle. So let us continue to stay together. Now then, are you ready, Elisanne? 1, 2. Happy Valentine's! I'm glad we were able to get our message across. But we didn't get a nude in response! And we got a heartfelt gift, worm print, loving heart, increases player XP intake for clearing quest by 10%, does not stop. This is adorable, it's just them packing it. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Okay, so let's continue on with the stories, and the next is Ranzal and Luca. Oh my. These are going to be very long, and I just realized that. It's going to be very long. So maybe I'm going to separate this into parts. We'll have Cleo and Elisanne on this one, and also we're going to have Ranzal and Luca, and then I'll figure it out. And then, you know, we'll separate it into two, because, yeah, it's gonna get really long. Oh my. Oh my. So let's get to it. Or I should just stick them together. That'll be one really big video. I'll put the timestamps in the description so you can jump between stories that you care about. But yes, this is gonna be a rather long video. If you've already made it this far, I appreciate you. So just know there'll be timestamps in the description so you can jump between stories. So here's a Luca story. Hey Ranzal, where are we going? You said something about strategy session, but what are we strategizing? A real man always makes sure to celebrate the folks who he cares about, yeah? Well then, this whole Valentine's Day thing is a perfect excuse to do just that. Valentine's is that event everyone was talking about, right? The one where you tell people you care how you feel? We're gonna do that too? You betcha pointy ears we are. We're a couple of hip young bucks after all, so this is right up our alley. You're just mad Ezelith called you old, but yeah, sure, I'm in. I guess now we just have to find something nice for Miss mewmew, right? What would that be? I didn't say boo about the prince. You're the one who mentioned him. Well, am I wrong? I mean, he's definitely the most important person around, right? Relax. You're stinking your chain. Of course we're doing it for him. Oh, I've got it. We'll get him an apple. It's for him, dummy. Not you. No, hear me out. I'm not talking about your standard variety produce here. I'm talking about a special apple. Wink, wink. Deep in the woods, there's said to be a tree where you can find simonium apples. These apples actually soak up moonlight. They glow, man. Oh, and they also taste like heaven itself, or so I've heard. I'd love to try one. I knew it. You just want them for yourself. No, I mean, sure. Okay, I want to try one, but I also want them for, you know, you and me and Miss mewmew can all enjoy them. I do know. This smells fishy. The only thing fishy here is your carving. Come on, it's a great idea. Fine. Not like I have any better ones. Nice. Right there. Let's get our butts in gear and go find some sandy apples. Totally not what they're called, but I'm still really excited. Hey, Miss mewmew, we're going out for a bit. Where to? That, my good man, is a secret. Sometimes a man's just gotta do what a man's gotta do. Now pipe down with the questions already. Okay, bye. Don't worry, we'll be back before you know it. Smell you later. Those Lunkas are being very weird, and I don't like it one bit. I hope they're not thinking of doing something strange. Well, if you knew, they are doing something strange. Oops! Guess I finally got 100% on all the quests. Things were way rougher than usual today. Luca, we barely made it back in one piece. I can't believe a hornet's nest fell on that tree you kicked. Back home with bumps and bruises to spare like always. Very well, come here and I shall treat your wounds. Thanks for this, Hilde. Sorry we're always trouble. Are you really sorry? This is pretty much an everyday occurrence with you two. Also, you just picked up and left without a word about where you were going. Just what are you up to anyways? Oh, were you worried about this? Huh, I have better things to do than worry about the exploits of Gramps the Geezer and Idiot Boy. So, no, I wasn't worried. I didn't spare even a single thought for either of you. Well, in that case, buzz off. This is our flight. Yeah, a kid like you wouldn't understand. Are you calling me a kid? Enough, Ezelith. I cannot focus on treating their wounds when you're caterwole like that. God, you're a total idiot, old man. Oof, think we should go after her? It's fine, she'll get over it. Guys. Well then, that should do it for the treatment. Oh, Miss mewmew. Hey there, Chief. How's that? You want to know how we got hurt? Sorry, but that's classified info. Don't worry, we ain't up to nothing bad, like being huge traitors or whatever. We'll tell you all about it soon. We promise. Just believe in us for a bit, okay? Hey, I'm glad you understand. Thanks. And sorry for worrying you. Honestly, your trust in us blows me away sometimes. It's like bigger boon than you know. And it'll be worth it. Don't you worry. We just need a little time. Okay, the fact that they call it we're not traitors or anything. We're just gonna go do some shady stuff and we'll be back. Just trust us. It's okay. How many people would say that and you know they come out with good outcomes? He's gonna taste Simonium apple if it's the last thing I do. For real, that cat trusts us completely. Ain't no way a man could ever betray someone like that. Let's do this, Luca. Simonium apples, here we come. And let's keep going. Arg! Where the heck are they? I'm headed about to here with the fruit cheese. We can't just go back to kicking trees though, remember that hornet's nest? I do not want to go through that again. Yeah, I get that. But we ain't gonna find even a regular apple if we keep wandering around like a couple of chumps. I figured glowing apples would be much easier to find, honestly. Maybe your info was bumpkins to begin with. What? I'd never lie about this. Didn't you say where? Just wondered if you might have been mistaken, is all. So how about it? I mean, sure. It is a rumor, but it's still one I heard from a whole lot of people. Still don't make it true. I guess so, but... don't worry about it. I'm just over here flamming my gums. You're probably right. Maybe we ought to call it a day and think of some other present. No, we can't. I won't give up yet. Not as long as we're doing this for Miss mewmew. Come on, Luca. I've seen him work his way out of situations far more hopeless than this. He's taught me to never give up and a whole lot of other things besides. Don't you feel the same way, Ranzal? Wouldn't you do anything for him? Can you really give up now? Yeah, I suppose we should keep looking. Still, I don't want to just wander in circles. You got any other clues? Sorry, no. Like I was saying earlier, it's an apple that absorbs moonlight, starts glowing, and it's insanely delicious. But that's about all I have. Well, if it starts glowing because of the moonlight, what happens when the sun? That's it. We're also idiots. Come on, Luca. I'm right about this. They have to wait until it starts. Yes. Ta-da! Look at that apple! Aha! Oh my gosh, these taste like someone gave happiness stems like a core. Hey, don't eat them all on the way back. Leave some for Miss mewmew. I will. Honestly, I'm just glad we managed to find some. I was actually starting to think they might have just been a fairy tale. I mean, an apple that absorbs moonlight sounds crazy like when you think about it. I'm just glad we thought to look for them at night opposed to during the day. We should have picked up on that a whole lot earlier. Still, I would have given up if it wasn't for you, Luca. I owe you that. I was ready to pack it in, but you wouldn't let me quit. Hey, come on. We found these because we worked our butts off together. Here, you really need to try one of these. Thanks, pal. I just hope the prince likes them. Oh, he will. I am sure of it. Looks like we got a real Valentine's success in our hands here. Watch Luca eat all of them. Oh, we didn't even get... Oh, we weren't getting reactions. Valentine's Venture. Luca eating the apples. And last offense plus 40%. Cool. And let's keep going. The next story is Ezelith. Yes, this video is really long, but I'm gonna time step for the next one if you want to skip through. Use Rabbit's University. Oh my gosh, my voice might be gone after this. Grr, that wrinkly old dummy. Oh, it's you, Miss Mewmew. Why am I angry? Because of Ranzal, that's why. He's a stupid old man. He showed up at the castle to be to hack, just like he always does. And when I asked him where he went, and what he was doing, he called me a kid. Me, the world's foremost genius, a kid. I can't believe the nerve. Oh, but I'm going to show him. I'm going to transform myself into a true adult and make him regret those words. Speaking of, you should come with me, Miss Mewmew. Don't give me that stunned face. I'm going to grow up, and I'm going to do it right now. Which means I'm going shopping. If you're going to head into town, we can't do it dressed like this. Wait here, I'll be right back. She's gonna go to town to shop, but first she's gonna get dressed. 1 hour later. She looks adorable. Sorry for the wait, I kinda got held up choosing an outfit. Goodness me. The wild devil may hair look you typically cultivate is plenty splendid, but the cute outfit you've opted for today, it truly suits you. Oh great, it's the creeper. Wherever lovely ladies roam, I appear. This is fate in action. I do this so that I might give the love I am destined to give. Yeah, I'm all good on that, thanks. Also, we're taking off, so bye! Is this a date? Why are you always so weird? Whatever is weird about the question. If the two of you are going out together, it is a date, right? We're just going shopping together. Oh, come on, Miss Mewmew. Did she secretly want a date? What a young and innocent pair. Have a lovely time on your date. He's so weird. New stories. Ezelith. Hurry, hurry, over here. It's been a long time since I've been shopping. We're going to check out all the stores. Why do you look surprised? You can't do proper shopping without seeing everything. A person needs to look stylish. Clothes, shoes, accessories, makeup, the whole megalith. So, I need you to visit every store in town until I have the perfect look. Now let's go, alright. But she already looks really cute. Hello there, miss. Please won't you take a look at my fine accessories? Kinda weird to find a stall in the back alley like this, but sure, show me the goods. My artisan merchandise costs top dollar, but I promise it's worth every penny. Oh wow, these are so cute. But the price is anything but cute. Time to bust out the haggling. 1,000 apologies, miss, but our prices are quite fair. Perhaps your brother there would be willing to purchase something for his adorable little sister. Little sister? Are you trying to say that I'm a kid? Is that what you think? No, I was simply... Oh, look at the time. I'm afraid we must be closing now. Ta-da. Oh, what's up with that guy? Do I really seem like that much of a kid? Oh, so cute. Like Brooke. Well, it's been a full day of shopping, but in the end, I couldn't find anything that really called out to me. I mean, there was that white dress with the flowers that was super cute. It was a nice grown-up dress, but it didn't suit me at all. I feel like it would take an adult to really pull it off. Of course, if I were an adult, I might not have gotten into that fight with Ranzal in the first place. Did you say something, Miss Mewmew? The clothes I'm wearing? What about them? They look good on me? Okay, where's this coming from? These clothes aren't grown up at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great outfit. As soon as I saw it, I was like, boom, that's fate. I just had to buy it. Oh, I get what you're saying now. Outfits like this are what suit me. I could force myself into wearing some kind of grown-up looking dress, but that wouldn't be stylish at all. I don't need a bunch of fancy adult clothes to be charming. I'm most charming when I'm being me. That's totally what you were trying to get at, right? I knew it. I really am a genius. But you know what? Today, you're also a genius, Miss Mewmew. Looks like I made all the right call coming here with you, so thanks for that. Now come on, let's go back. After all, this is still a date until we actually get home, right? I feel like Mim would be very jelly right about now that, you know, homegirl got a date and she did not. Because Mim deserves a date. We're almost back at the Halidom. Huh? I'm walking slowly? Yeah, I guess I was just thinking that I didn't want today to end. I know I got a little down, but it was still a really fun day. Probably because you were with me. It would have been a huge downer otherwise. That's why, well, I suppose I should just come out and say it. I want to be with you. Uh-oh. Whoa, who's there? Am I interrupting? Grams, what are you? I ain't eavesdropping on you, I swear. Messiah coming, I was gonna say something, but you look, I don't know, different I guess, so I decided it was better to just stay put. Didn't mean to stumble into your conversation of love or anything. Love? You were telling the prince how you feel about him, yeah? What are you talking about? I was just trying to thank him for everything that he does. Okay then. Honestly, old man, you have all the grace and subtlety of an earthquake, but I guess that's just who you are, just like how I'm still a kid. I am following. Remember when you came back to the castle injured and I yelled at you? I've been rather hung up on that ever since it happened and, well, I think I should apologize. I'm sorry, Ranzal. Nah, I'm the one who ought to be apologizing here. I said my fair share of harsh words. Calling you a kid was about the brattiest thing a guy can do. Sorry about that. Apology accepted. But hey, if you don't mind me asking, what's going on? You seem different today. If you acted up the charming this all the time... Excuse me? Are you implying that I'm not normally charming? No, that ain't it at all. Oh, so you think I'm super charming and adorable. Then, make up your mind, old man. You don't make a lick of sense sometimes, kid, you know that, right? You can never understand the allure of my genius with your feeble old man brain. I'm just fine the way I am. I'm not going to force myself to be something I'm not. And that's because I have someone who understands me completely. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi? I guess being a little self-indulgent is right on brand for you, kid. I'm just me doing me, and that is all the most charming thing of all. That was actually really feeling. Thanks for teaching me that. Oh, so we helped her with self-confidence and indelible date. She's so adorable, and this is broken finisher plus 25%. We have 3 stories left. We are in the halfway mark. Each of them are taking 10 minutes. Timestamps below to the next story. So let's get going with the Orion story. Which of these ribbons do you like best? The red one holds a certain charm, but the blue is also quite nice. I'm at a loss. Perhaps we should think on it. The treats are almost done after all. Let's head back to the kitchen. Gert, the nerve of that old man. I'll make him acknowledge my charm. Oh, so all these stories are happening at the same time. Wowzers, everyone's a busy bee today. You think so as well, my fairy lady? Yep, I guess it's because of Valentine's. It most certainly seems that way. Everyone is toiling away to let those close to them know how they feel. Love burns with each other's hearts. But it's simply wonderful. Nothing is wonderful. Uh-oh, Hilde is on the rampage again. And well deserved it is. This current atmosphere of flippant frivolity in this castle makes an absolute mockery of order. I do know that's bad. It is like that because it's Valentine's. It's an event of sharing one's feeling with someone special after all. If people merely worked to show their gratitude every day, there would be no need for any of this foolishness. Well, that's true. This is all happening because of your lack of diligence. But the feelings people are hoping to share are not limited to those of gratitude. Explain yourself. They also share words of love. What say you to this, Hilde? Perhaps you might listen to my own words of love and adoration. What rot! What balderdash! Ouch! But I'm not a man who is so easily disheartened. Perhaps you might join me for some tea, my dear fairy. Maybe next time. Wink. Oh my god, the wink. Wait, wait! Oh, bless the maidens of this castle have erected walls of iron around their hearts, and my eyes sometimes yearn to feel the sweet intoxication of a true soulmate. Even bursting against the mere fringes of love would satisfy me now. That's it. I need to go on a date. Even going out for a mere friendly excursion would be enough for me. Ah, it's you, Miss Mewmew. How long have you been listening to me? Still, you must understand my feelings now. Surely, even you sometimes wish for a date or two, or perhaps a dozen, if you're feeling truly greedy. You have no such desire? Lies. I see, so that's how it is. You lack the confidence to squire the object of your affections about town. Luckily, I can assist you with this. Leave everything to me. I can see by the puzzled expression on your face that you have no idea what I'm going on about. Worry not. All will be explained soon. I'm going to get some things ready, so if you give me a little time. Oh my, he cleaned up. Right then. These clothes? Well, if one is to go on a date, one must have their personal appearance in order. And on this date, I shall instruct you in the fine art of escorting a loving partner. We shall go on this date, you and I, that you might drink deep from my well of knowledge. So he's taking him on a date. This is all about you, and certainly not because everyone else turned me down and I have far too much time on my hands. Now then, shall we be off to our afternoon of delight and wonder? Okay. I like, that Orion, he just wants to, be with Peeves. And everybody turned him down because he's so kind of creepy. Watch your feet, Miss Mewmew. I will go first and ensure your safety. Follow behind me, if you will. Here, give me your hand so we do not become separated. Oh, you're fine. Right then, we've made it to town, so wherever shall we go? Of course, our destination is up to you. I only wish to see you smile. What would you like to eat? I'm told this restaurant's signature dish is a delightful deep sea fish with solid more regular sauce. Well, of course, I did some research. I would not do to take you out and have you feast on random gutter leavings. I want you to enjoy yourself for me. Oh my god. If any guys out there, you should follow his script on a date. You'd be so extra. And I think a few girls would be flattered. How's that? You're full? Did you truly eat so much at our last stop? I see. It is that I am escorting you. In that case, it seems that it's not your stomach that is full, but your heart. Did being escorted by me set your passions aflutter? In that case, you ought to behave exactly as I did on your own date. So long as you do, you shall be able to enrapture any potential match. Hi, Miss Mew. Don't ask why, just do it. Look at the woman over there. Do you recall the first day I came to the holiday? I had fallen in love with a pair of beautiful sisters who were in my protective charge, and they each returned my love tenfold. Still, I did not wish to hurt either of them, so I kept my dwelling affections a secret and continued to date them both. Oh my gosh, of course he did. At the end of my work as a bodyguard, they approached me together and asked about the future of our relationships, at which point they tried to kill me. And when I finally stopped running, I found myself at your castle gate. I fated meeting if ever there was one. But let's save the reminiscing for later. That girl is the elder of the sisters. If she finds me, she may be able to finish what she started in terms of the whole, murder thing. So let's make a run for it. A flight of love is but another date activity, and I shall escort you, my prince. Now let us run like the wind. Oh my god. That is hilarious. So yeah, guys, take tips from Orion, accept the whole dating the twins and possibly getting murdered by both of them. That, you should probably not follow. You! Look! It's been a long time, Orion. Yes, it certainly has been. I wanted to see you so badly. So badly. Oh. Run, Prince! Run for the hills and don't look back. You will make our escape like two lovers eloping. Oh, how lucky you are to experience such wonders of love. Well, hopefully he's okay. And look how cute Hilde is. And she blinks. That's adorable. Okay, so let's keep going. One last one for Orion. Can't. It seems we've managed to give her the slip. Although I was worried about fleeing, I neglected to notice our destination. Where are we anyway? Ah. Oh dear me, beans! What? And not insubstantial number. You got the memo? Sounds it is a veritable festival of feet. It would appear we stumbled right into their home. Have we run from the frying pan and into the grave this day? Alas, I fear our only option for getting home safely is to defeat them. There are many, but fear not, I am your protector. I'll not let any of these fiends slay so much as a single slimy talon on you. Yeah! I love him trying to be so protective. I'm sorry, I can't do sound effects with this. Now then, time to. Uh-oh. I say it seems this one is the leader. Looking for a fight, are we? Have at you. Ha! Grr. I'm not done yet. Are we just sitting around doing nothing? I was so close. I can't be defeated now. What? Miss Mewmew? I mean, we're just there. Of course we could do stuff. The protector has become the protected. I can scarcely believe it. How vexing. And yet, you cut such gallant figure. I mean, why were you just sitting around? Ow. No. I'm quite alright. Forgive me for needing to avail myself of your support. I have you to thank for a few scratches, being the full extent of my injuries. You put yourself in some danger for me. Ah, but it's vexing indeed that I wasn't able to be the perfect escort for the full duration of our date. I should have protected you. You know how to steal a show as well as a heart, don't you? You hold fast in the same key moments where I blunder. That is where you and I differ, and why I am alone at Valentine. What's that you say? You and I each have our own unique appeal. Huh. Whatever does that mean? Are you trying to flirt with me? Huh. Just only, I assure you. I understand full well that you always speak what you really feel. That is what everyone likes. Oh, don't mind me. Just talking to myself. My aim was to be the one to teach you how to escort a date, but in the end, I was the one escorted. Still, now that we've exchanged roles, why don't you show me the results of your lesson today? Perhaps it will be a nice change of pace for me to be on the receiving end. Oh my gosh, she's blushing! Elegant escort is the worm print for this. Burning Punisher plus 25%. The art for this is like really good. Okay, so now we go on to the last two. We have two last stories, and I think we have to go in order. So let's do the Hilde one. Uh-oh. She's even scrollier than usual. Finally, Mim shows up. I think it's because everyone's all cheerful and excited for Valentine's. And what, pray tell, is wrong with being happy and excited about something? We're just trying to show our friends and loved ones that we care for them. Hey, don't yell at me. I love Valentine's. But she was just saying how it's too frivolous. I mean, it's a special occasion. There's no harm in getting a little excited. Isn't that right, darling? After all, I want you to know exactly how much I care about you. So make sure you're ready to accept every last bit of my love. I love her. At least they gave her some lines. Have you no sense of modesty at all? No shame on you. Fie on you. Would you please refrain from shrieking in my ear like that? What is your deal, lady? I know you're a stickler for stuff, but you usually aren't this intense. What happened? Nothing happened. I simply find your frivolous attitudes to be completely intolerable. Well, that certainly killed the mood. I need a break, fast. Oh, I know. Would you care to join me for some random fiend slaying, darling? Hey, good idea. We actually got a request to deal with some fiends earlier. It would be a perfect distraction. Come now, off we go. So, Mim goes on her own adventures. Could she be an adventurer one day? Just saying. Please give us Mim. I'll not behave like the rest of you. I will maintain some semblance of dignity. Well, I guess I shouldn't have expected Hilde to get all cheery and excited over something like Valentine's. Still, is it worth getting so bent out of shape over a little merry thing? I wonder if she has some other reason for all of it. Make sure to keep an eye on her, Miss Mewmew. Like, she's your problem now. Run by this by me again? You don't want us to have a good time on Valentine's? That is not what I'm saying. Then why do you get in our faces whenever we try to enjoy ourselves? I declare you Captain Funbane. Okay, that is enough. Everyone calm the heck down already. What's with all the commotion, Miss Mewmew? Is there gonna be a fight? There will be if she keeps trying to muck up Valentine's with her doom and gloom. Yeah, that's right. I'm not trying to pour cold water on the proceedings. I merely want people... to show a modicum of restraint. Oh, of course. Silly me. I'll just celebrate the holidays by standing perfectly still and coughing occasionally. Will that do? You may choose to be Captain Funbane, but that doesn't mean the rest of us have to join your unmerry crew. I don't remember reading any church precepts that said, "Thou shalt not party most hearty." Okay, maybe we should all take 5 here, yeah? We're friends, remember? So maybe we should cool off and then talk about this when we come down. Let's go, Ezelith. But an adult knows when it's time to quit. Phew, looks like we skipped disaster for the time being. But seriously, Hilde, you probably shouldn't be such a stick in the mud. If all you care about is protecting order, you're going to ruin your friendships, and then you'll be in real trouble. So let's try to have some fun, okay? Oof, I'm really not a fan of these tense situations like this. So on that note, I leave the rest to you, Miss Mewmew. Okay, bye! Look, wait! I apologize for my behavior. My actions to all of you have been so most inexcusable. What's going on with you, Hilde? You've been caught acting super weird lately. Yes, I suppose I have. Protecting order is doubtless an important charge, and yet, well, perhaps I've been taking more issue with this Valentine's event than is strictly necessary. Right, but why? Because I haven't enjoyed such special events for a very long time. I don't understand why they're fun. As you may know, I was separated from my parents at a young age and raised in an orphanage. I know not what my parents' circumstances are now, but until I was sent to the orphanage, I was raised in a perfectly normal home. We were a normal, stable family that enjoyed seasonal events, just as everyone else did. So whenever the orphanage would celebrate a holiday, it would make me think about my family. Those memories were so painful that I ended up trying to shut them out. And rather than facing them, I focused on maintaining structure and order instead. So, if you seek a reason for my actions, you now have it. What do I want to do now? I don't understand the question, Miss Mewmew. Look, just because big events used to make you sad doesn't mean they always have to do that. I mean, do you really think events here are sad and lonely even though you're surrounded by friends? Well, I don't feel alone, I suppose. However, I still can't make myself enjoy them. In truth, I may just not know how. Me and Hilde, has to be such a huge bummer for you. I'm really sorry, but if you don't know how to have fun, let us help you learn. You don't need to think about that hard about it. You just do whatever sounds good. And if you don't know what that is, we'll help you find something. Isn't that right, Miss Mewmew? I see. I used to spend events locked away in my room, praying fervently until dawn. Everyone chose to ignore me, which, well, I can't really blame them for that. But things are different now. I have a friend who accepts me as one of his companions and is truly concerned. And with that being the case, perhaps I am capable of change. Oh. That's so sad. Her backstory. Get out here, Hilde. I'm sorry about that, Prince. Guess I was kind of yelling there. But Hilde won't leave her room. Huh? You want to know if the two of us mended our fences? Yeah, we're better. She even apologized. I was pretty surprised about that. But there was something that was even more surprising. She wants to know how to enjoy special events like Valentine's. I had to think about that a little. I mean, Valentine's is all about sharing feelings with people, right? Anyway, I figured the important thing was for her to get amped up about it. And the quickest way to do that is with a little style shift. Right. Boy, I really am a genius. Anyway, we went shopping and found a dress that should really look nice on her. But when I told her to try it on and let me see it, she locked herself in the room. Come on, Hilde. It's impossible. I can't. Why? You're wearing the dress, right? Yes, I have it on, which is exactly why I cannot come out. Get out of here already. No, stop yanking on the door. Hello, Miss Mewmew. Oh, so shy. Hilde, wait, Hilde! After her, Miss Mewmew. Hilde, stop! Why are you running? Can't let anyone else see me dressed like this. But it looks so good on you. Will you please stop already? There, caught you. What is your problem? I just... That dress is so hot on you. It's practically a fire hazard. Isn't that right, Miss Mewmew? Miss Mewmew, I'm so embarrassed. Okay, what's all the hubbub over the flying chickens in the barnyard? Oh my gosh, Hilde, that dress, you look so pretty. I wondered if that could be you. You are always beautiful, but today you take it to a rarefied air indeed. Tell me, for what reason are you clad so? Is it perchance a dance party afoot? Well, no? Did somebody say dance party? Heck yeah! Just let me slumber up. A dance party actually sounds like fun. Come on, Gramps, let's do this thing. Teach me how to do the halidom trot, or whatever old man dance you know. I heard you, kid. I heard you. Now stop yanking me around the floor. Cleo, Elisanne, I would be honored if you permitted me to serve as your escort. You want to escort both of us to the dance at the same time? Indeed, as you can see, the number of men here is insufficient otherwise. However, the thought of making a lady wait for an escort is absurd. The only one here with a moxie to escort 2 women at the same time is moi, and also be murdered by 2 women. Now then, if I might have your acquiescence in this matter? I can't pronounce that. Well, I suppose it is fine. Wait, is it? However, I will not dance with you. You may escort me, but nothing more. Well, if that's all we're doing, I suppose I can go along as well. I am honored. Come then, ladies. Come on, no tail, let's cut some rock. Round and round I go. Whee! How have things come to this? Dancing, I could never. Prince, why do you ask for my hand? Wait, you wish to dance? With me? No, it's not that I don't want to dance. I see the others having fun and think that might be something I would also enjoy. But I'm all left feet, as one says. Are you sure you wish to risk it? Then in that case, I would love to have this dance with you. Aww. Goodness me, it is clear you are royalty from the grace of your movements. Your dead blood is a boon to me. Yes, I am enjoying myself. But not just because of this dancing, for I am only here now as I am because of your guidance. You have my thanks for this. You seem surprised. Valentine's is a time for sharing feelings with people important to you, is it not? I must put that teaching to practice. You made me realize that wise words can be handed down through more than the goddess, or scripture. I'm quite sure you will teach me a great many other things in the future, and for this I am forever grateful. Take my hand is the imprint. It is so pretty. She looks so good in her dress. And the art. On point. Oh, I don't even know what the imprint does. Recovery potency plus 10%. Cool. And we have 1 set of stories left. Of course, there's timestamps in the bottom. Next time, I'll definitely write them out. I didn't think we were going to take this long. Hello, darling. I'm sorry for calling you here so suddenly. I'm surprised you didn't know. Wait, I didn't? Because I call for you every day? Ah, yes, I see. And yet, would a confession not feel hollow without such formalities? I am simply overflowing with love for you. That is why I must summon you forth every day and tell you how I feel. Yes, this is Valentine's. Let us spend some time together deepening our love. And then you can swear your love to me. And we'll seal it with that kiss. What is? Yeah, which is so cute. I'm detecting an extraordinary source of mana from somewhere nearby. Something this strong could only be coming from another dragon. We must investigate at once. My confession of love will simply have to wait until tomorrow. This village has been ravaged. What happened here? We were attacked by fiends. Fiends did all this? No, ma'am. We were attacked by fiends. But They're not the ones responsible for the current state of things. Out with it already, man. What happened? When we were attacked by fiends, we were saved by a dragon. It was incredibly strong and it scattered the fiends with ease, however it may have actually been too strong. It did a number on the village, same as it did to the fiends. Such awesome strength! Where is this dragon now? I couldn't say. By the time I came out of hiding, it had already gone. I'm sure this dragon is a possessor of the fearsome mana I sensed earlier. It destroyed the village at the same time I was trying to save it? I know not what its purpose is, but I know for certain it possesses a strength like the likes of which we have rarely encountered before. We cannot simply hope it sorts itself out on its own. We must find this dragon. Okay, so where do we look? If I follow the traces of its mana, there it is. This way. Grrr. Hi there, you. Me? Yes, you. Who are you? I'm Prometheus, the mighty. And who are you? We govern this region, and but you have a most terrible wound. Introductions can wait. I must treat that at once before I can fester. It has not to do with you. Be gone. Stop being stubborn and follow us to the Halidon at once, dragon. The Halidon? The castle, home to His Highness. And that would be... So, you are His Highness, are you? I'm surprised such a frail-looking human could be the lord of anything. Much less a castle. Are you certain it still stands? How dare you speak that way about my darling? I can sense that you are a dragon. Why do you take another form? He has a humanish form! So my darling and I may love each other. Do you speak of this frail human here? You would love such a pathetic creature? Such japes. You have the nerve indeed to laugh at me. Come, darling, let us leave this absurd creature behind to rot. You refuse? You're so kind. Although, I must admit, I find that trait to be so very attractive. I'd like to get Prometheus treated soon, so we can hurry this up. Alright, buddy, looks like you're coming with us, whether you like it or not. Stop this at once. No one yanks a dragon along. Do not blame me for whatever happens, you feeble humans, instead of involving yourselves with the dealings of dragon kind. You're a real handful, you know that. Normally humans and dragons alike just fall into your arms, darling, but it seems this one is going to take some persuading. But I know you won't give up. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, you have but to ask. I'm glad the story involves, you know, man, a little bit. I'm still salty. Not your fan fiend slaying? Not exactly. Where your injuries have healed, so let's get on with it already. It seems your rather noisy dragon friend has decided not to join us. Do you refer to Mem? A dragon's strength is a necessary force to survive any battle. Yeah, no worries on that front. Even when we're not together, she still lends us her strength. Whatever does that mean? Here comes the party. These are the fiends that have been menacing the region. Let us dispatch them with haste. Yeah. Are they showing that they have Mem's strength within them? Kill them all at once? Hey, good thinking. Guess that's why you make the Bitcoin. Now let's burst some heads. So he's gonna turn into men, yeah. By all in heaven and earth. Ha! Did we not mention our frail human friend here can shapeshift? I have heard tell of this shapeshifting, so that dragon is... that is Mim's true form, the flame worm Bernilda. He's gonna be swooned by us. Such power. That the last then? Yes, now come, your highness. Let us return home. Miss mewmew, take heed. He protected us. Are you alright, your highness? Hey, watch what you're doing, yeah? It isn't safe to just be tossing around crazy powerful attacks like that. Hence why I told him to take heed. Yeah, that warning usually comes before it's too late to avoid the deadly attack. He's sustained some light burns. We should apply first aid and then hurry back to the castle. He just doesn't know his own strength, I think. What have you done, Prometheus? You will pay for hurting him. I give the human fair warning. He was merely too slow. You're lucky he's just sustained a burn. This could have been much worse. Such foolishness is why I detest humans. What? They are frail, pathetic creatures, unfit for battle of any kind. That's why, never mind. Prometheus, get back here. I'm not done talking to you. Wait, my darling left as well? Where did everyone go? Oh, you. I apologize for burning you earlier. I can only assume your tender pink flesh is causing you agonizing pain. I know you humans are feral creatures, and yet I managed to injure you anyway. Do I detest humans? No, it is not that. But if you're truly curious, I will eliminate my feelings on the matter. Roughly a millennium ago, humanity cast off the shackles of civilization and began to live amidst the wilds. In one particular remote region, the rain fell without pause. Using fire was difficult, and the people there endured a harsh existence. After a while, I took it upon myself to give them the power of flame. Naturally, they were quite delighted by this. They used the magic I had taught them to warm themselves and prepare food, and soon their lives were bountiful. But one day, a fire broke out, an unplanned one. My magic was too powerful, and they could not control it. In a single night, the magical flames devoured their village, and they lost everything. I gave them fire to be their salvation, and instead it took all from them. I learned that my power is too great, and can be the salvation of nothing. And so I severed all ties with humans for many an age. But lately, I had seen fiends attack the village where you and your friends first met. I decided to offer them my aid, a foolish decision as you saw. All I did was destroy the village, which proves my self-imposed exile was a better decision all along. I apologize for all who have suffered because of my actions. You can handle my power? Oh, I had been wondering how you might respond to my little tale. Then you would form a pact with me? How curious you would attempt this, so soon after being wounded. It seems I may have misjudged at least a few members of your frail race. There you two are. I've been looking everywhere for you. It's almost dinner time. Hurry up and... What's with the look? Relax, I'm over it. And as you can see, even my darling himself is angry. That's just the kind of person he is. He is not frail, quite the opposite in fact. You might be right at that. I hope you remember this in the future. Hey, come on, let's go. I like the meme, like, apart from her lobby craziness, she is also sane. This castle truly is full of interesting people. Likely because this prince of theirs is such an interesting person himself. And we have one last tale. We're teaching Prometheus about friendship and all the shenanigans. Darling, darling, wherever could he have gone? I haven't expressed my love to him today. Back at that again, are you? If you're planning to launch into some boring lecture, you can save it, because I can't hear ya. La 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 la. This is Valentine's, sir. It is a busy time for love-struck maidens such as myself. Ah yes, the annual event where humans exchange expressions of mutual admiration for one another. Is a prince truly so important to you? I will admit he has his share of finer qualities. However, he remains a frail human still. Does it not shame you to be so besotted by such a creature? Shame? Not in the slightest. And I'll thank you for not calling him frail. He is stronger than you know. He doesn't think twice about his own safety if it means helping others. Of course, this means he's often in grave danger, but so long as I am there to assist him, all will be well. Honestly, I used to wonder about humanity as you do know, but I changed when I met my darling. He made it possible for me to change. Is it not the same for you? For so long you wanted nothing to do with humans, and yet now you stay in this castle. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging how much you've changed. Well, you can do as you will, but I will continue to profess my love to all who have ears. For my love is strong enough to completely transform even the soul of a dragon. And I will not rest until he is mine. I see. That said, I still can't find my darling anywhere. Where did he run off to? There you are! Now still, while I shower you with 1,000 affections. Huh? Fiends are shown up again? Well, I'm sure they can wait for— No, they can't wait. Oh, very well. Prometheus, you're coming as well. Use against power. Ta-da! Huh, that was too easy. I hope to have Prometheus with us. Especially when he ain't fighting all reckless like you did before. I suppose that is true, now that you mention it. What didn't you notice? Figured you would have picked up on it. I'll bring along some. Still, it was a huge help, so thank you. I helped? Did you suspect otherwise? No, it was merely that, perhaps I have changed. Ah, here you are. I was hoping for a chance to speak with you. It seems I am changing as I forge relationships with people in this castle. I had come to fear hurting others and being hurt in turn, so I believed it would be easier for me to simply avoid human entanglements altogether. And yet, now that I have course to come here and meet you, well, it feels as if I'm growing closer to being the kind of dragon I wish to be. I have changed since meeting you. You made this possible, and so— Well, what have we here? What is this lovely atmosphere I'm sensing between you two? Perhaps the spirit of Valentines has spread even here? Enough. I see what has happened. You met my darling and were able to change, which means you love him. This is nothing of the sort. Silence. I will not have you shower him with tender words that are mine to give. I'll never allow it, Prometheus. I won't give you my darling, not ever. She has utterly lost her mind. Do something, Miss Mewmew. The crime of spoiling my Valentines is punishable by death, so get ready. Calm yourself. Now that meddler has been roasted and toasted, my darling and I can enjoy a white hot Valentine's romance. Huh? I'm a flame dragon. I do not burn. Well, I suppose I'll let you have your insubordination slide for this one time. My darling looks so happy after all. I am so happy that Mim had some skill haste plus 8%. I'm glad that Mim had a moment to shine in the Valentine's, story, at least with Prometheus, and, had at least some Valentine's Day stuff in there. I don't know if Dragalia Lost is just trolling us with, like, jangling the Mim, above our heads and being like, no, you can't have her. Not yet, at least. I do have, like, a rant about that. I will make a video about that soonish. I should have made videos separately for these stories, but I honestly did not think that it was going to take me so long to get through all of them. All of them are about 10 minutes long. I'm going to go through and put timestamps on when each of the stories happen, and I'll put them in the comments and also in the description, just if you want to skip onto like stories that you actually care about. And maybe next time I will actually do the stories in chunks, like each set of stories on its own, since this was our first story event. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I did want to experience my first run through of the story with y'all, together. And because of that, I've completed several, actually all of the rewards, which means I just got 9,000 Eldwater from doing all of them and an epitaph. So we're done here. I hope you enjoyed this and me reading through all the stories, and I hope you enjoyed this event. I really like the storylines that they added for this event, and that Mim had some moment to shine. Although I still want my Mim unit, I'm still looking out for her, but hopefully I will get her soon. Well, not just me, but everybody. And there was also 450 Wormite along with those event rewards. So that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the event. It was very interesting to have a story event for the first time, and I enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, and until next time, meow to meow.